Internal Revenue Service has made it easier to settle delinquent tax problems. An open phone line has been established by Community Tax for consumers to call and see if they qualify. Take down this number or store it in your cell phone, but call the Community Tax Helpline at 800-251-9531. If you owe back taxes to the IRS and cannot afford to pay them back, or even if you have years of unfiled tax returns, there's no need to fear anymore. But you have to call the Community Tax Helpline today at 800-251-9531 for the help that you need. Don't take on the IRS alone. They can attack your wages, savings, pension, home, and even your Social Security check. Call 800-251-9531 for your free consultation and to see if you qualify. That's 800-251-9531.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. Mortgage interest rates right now are at an 11-month low. Call 248-308-5000 or chat with us online at davidhallmortgage.com. Lower payments, better options, more personal attention.
I'd like to hear about national benefit plans. For affordable life insurance, call 877-734-2200.
Parents, do you want to save your child's life? 97.1 The Ticket's student heart check can help. Book the time to have your child checked. Contact the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Learn more at 971theticket.com. WX1T FM and WX1T HD1 Detroit. Radio.com sports station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Twin off Wayland Chevrolet as Michigan prepares for Saturday's big showdown with the Badgers out in Wisconsin. Colin Cowherd saying at the Hunt's team he feels despite some saying Jim Harbaugh is on the Heights hot seat. He doesn't think that way because Harbaugh is winning the record for games that he should for a year.
Michigan to me is a team. That means out of 12 games, if you have the right coach, they should win 10. I'm not going to say they should beat Ohio State. I'm not going to say they're going to go undefeated. They're in a state that has about 12 good high school football players a year. George is in a state that has 243.
Cowherd said the only thing you really blame Harbaugh for is the lack of production at the quarterback position, but all that matters is he's hitting the right number of wins. When Michigan's had the wrong coach, they get 8. They're averaging 10. 9.5 and 10. He's getting the number.
Not all programs are even. Academically, Michigan's harder. The state, the weather, the geography. Northern teams don't get as many good players on recruiting day. Most kids would rather play close to home.
Turning to baseball, Tigers and Indians continuing their 3-game set tonight. They're playing the middle game down in Cleveland. Spencer Turnbull and the Bumble have it for you right here on The Ticket at 7:10. Wings in Chicago wrapping up their home with the Blackhawks. They're not the puck at 8:30. Lions run the practice fields at Allen Park today. Did get back Jared Davis as well as Taylor Decker. Deshaun Handel was limited. Don't forget the Cowboys that parted ways with Hackett's boy, Michael Charlton. Let's take an update next. I'm Ryan Woolley for more for the 97.1 The Ticket or radio.com. See if I can get something out of him. It's strange he has not had any official success. Hell, Lions are bringing in 17 different quarterbacks. Good Taco Charlie. Cost you $10. David's nodding his head. Can you imagine if you finally got Taco, how excited you'd be?
I just wanted to Pittsburgh to be right, take a chance.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're all in. Mason Rudolph.
smarter than everybody. You notice Dave Gettleman was nowhere to be found when they benched Eli yesterday? Nowhere to be found. Hey, where's John Mara? Mr. John Mara. Where's John Mara? Nowhere. Can you imagine in this city, if the day comes 5 years from now, the Lions bench Matthew Stafford in favor of a rookie they drafted, and Martha and Wood and Quinn didn't even release a statement that day, I would blow this studio. So imagine what must be going on in New York. Giants management nowhere to be found, and their GM is one of the most loudmouth dudes out there. My team has turned into a national embarrassment. The Lions are a better organization. That's how far my G-men have fallen. David, it's true. It's true. We placated to a mouth-breathing, insufferably mediocre quarterback for half a decade. And then we hired someone who would empower that mouth-breathing, mediocre quarterback to where now the organization's been torn into shreds. We're trading our best players and getting 30 cents on the dollar, and now look at us. Look at what we got. We're 7-point underdogs to the Buccaneers. I got Bruce Arians wearing a cabbie hat on the sidelines. He's going to be pounding our ass. We're going to make Ronald Jones look like Tony Dorsett. The Lions are a better organization. Tell you one thing, you got a better shot this weekend than we do. I wouldn't pick you to win, and I'm not going to bet you unless you're getting 7.5 or better. But the Giants, rookie QB on the road, a defense hasn't been seen all year, or the Lions who really, I don't know, they can probably ugly the game up. Philly's got nobody healthy. Hate saying it. Hate making it about the other team. I wish the Lions were actually good. I got no hope. Here's another one. Lions are better than the Giants. Ready? 6 of the last 7 years, David, my Giants have opened the season 0-2. So 6 of the last 7 years, we have had, effectively, no hope past week 2 of the season. We are one step from being the Dolphins. Except the Dolphins are better than we are because they're tanking. At least what they're doing is honest. The Giants have sold fans, oh no, we're trying to win while rebuilding. Oh, you are? Got it. Yeah, that's impossible. Sorry, I've had to get it out of my system. I've barely been able to even talk to my father about it. I have kept the conversation short because I get heated. I gotta listen to my dad come to the dark side and finally admit that Eli's not a great guy. And I'm like, where were you 5 years ago? Oh, Eli will take the back seat and be the mentor. Oh, good. Good for you. You held the organization hostage for 5 years. You never did what Brady did. You never did what the great ones do and took a little pay cut. Get some people around. You held them hostage. We all had to kiss your ass because McAdoo was right and benched your ass. And the best part is, the Giants were stupid enough to pay Eli a roster bonus this year. Only to do what? Bring him back and bench him 2 weeks in? Then why did you bring him back at all? Oh, I know. Because you're drunk. Go to bed.
I'll give it to you, man. You will do. He'll finish out.
Yeah, that was actually what the negotiations sounded like between the Giants and Browns.
I'll give it to you, man. You will do. He'll finish out.
We'll take Peppers and a 3. Yeah, here's Dave Gettleman calling Bob Quinn.
I'll give it to you, man. You will do. He'll finish out.
It's blasphemy to ask me to wear a 5. It's blasphemy to ask me to wear a condom. Wouldn't be surprised if that's how it went either. Who knows? I quit. I have no football joy in my life. Nixon McCombin, he's up next. Hi, Nick.
Hey, Mike. I do have sympathy for you with your Giants.
It's a pigsty. It's a disgrace.
You know why? They're quiet with Mike. But that's a different story. As far as the heart, think Wisconsin is going to blow them out of the table. Michigan will not even know what hit them. Harbaugh will be scratching his head. You've got an offensive guy, you got a guy calling offensive plays who's never really called offensive plays. You know, I mean, really.
I guess I waited.
I don't get it.
Look, I am hoping that after a bye week and some soul searching and a lot of chewing on some terrible tape against Army, that they come out and they give us the product that we were told about and promised. Because if they get into a knockdown, drag-out battle with Wisconsin...
It'll happen, Mike. It'll never happen.
Okay.
Because I'm going to tell you, I don't know where Harbaugh's mind is at. I mean, after seeing him what he did at San Diego State, San Francisco, Stanford, I mean, yeah, the plumes of white smoke were coming out my ears. I really thought we were going to witness something good. He's not what he's cracked up.
No, I don't think so either. But I'm giving Michigan a fair shot here because I don't know that Wisconsin. And I'm really looking at this and going, okay, it can't be as bad as what they showed the first 2 weeks. Shea Patterson cleans it up at all, and they clean the penalties up at all. I'd like to believe you're in a fourth quarter game against Wisconsin. But if their offense is actually what we've seen the first 2 weeks, oh yeah, no, you're dead. You're dead. My goal for Michigan, I would be hyper-aggressive early because if I get Wisconsin down, Paul Chryst has already shown a propensity to panic and go away from Taylor. And then once I've got the pedal down, I'm going to keep it to the floor. Because the last thing Wisconsin wants is to chase points and play catch-up. The worst thing that could happen is if somehow you just end up getting in this knockdown 1917 kind of I just feel like you're giving Wisconsin what they want.
And that's exactly what Vegas is expecting it. Over-under is 43 points. They're expecting a 23-20 type game. That's what the numbers tell you.
See, the other problem I have, too, writing Michigan off, which I'm not doing. I don't know if DPJ plays. I don't know if Dwum Ford plays. I don't know who's healthy on the interior of their line, right? I don't know if Runyon plays. There's a chance they all play. There's a chance none play. My concerns about Michigan reside on the interior of that defensive line. I think this is the worst defensive line of Harbaugh's tenure. And that's where Wisconsin wants to attack. And if the interior of this line is going to feature Ben Mason playing meaningful snaps, or a true freshman having to be pressed into duty, I got to tell you something. That is not the place you want to be. Madison against this team with a Heisman Trophy caliber running back, that's a man's game. You do not want to see a freshman or a 260-pound fullback getting reps. You need your big dogs in there. And even then, you're really going to need 4 defensive tackles if you end up in a big-time game against Wisconsin. Because you know what happens? You hold your water, and you hold your water, and then eventually you got a wet spot all down your leg. You can only do it for so long before Wisconsin. They're like the Colts. They just lean on you. I don't know. I wouldn't write them off. If I'm a Michigan fan, and I've been promised a lot with Harbaugh, I'm expecting to win it. You already know about Magic Windows, fiberglass windows. Stronger, more energy efficient, cheap fine. I want to talk to you about the company behind it. Magic Window, family-owned, Michigan-based, and they stand by their word. That is why Magic Windows give you a lifetime guarantee. The owner, the staff, top down. Quality. And they got a great offer right now for 97.1 The Ticket listeners. Get a house full of windows, $129 a month, 2 years, no interest. You tell them I sent you. You fill your entire home with the best windows money can buy for less than the price of your cable. Magic's got the best windows, the best prices, and the best people. You give them a call, 888-77-MAGIC, or you simply go to magicwindow.com and you get a house full of windows, $129 a month, 2 years, no interest. You tell them I sent you. That's magicwindow.com. Magic with a J. Window.com, built for you, built for life.
Jets Pizza knows hard work's the only way you get better. Better like their Detroit-style pizza, hand-pressed and baked to the thickest, crispiest crunch. Get a large specialty pizza of your choice, just $13.99. Code SPEC1. Jets, better because it has to be.
we want to settle for the status quo? Or do we want the best that life offers? Anyone can say we are professional grade, but there's only one superior. There's only one superior, and that's Superior Buick GMC in Dearborn. With one of the largest inventories in the country, you can be confident we have exactly what you're looking for, and at a price no other dealer can match. Like right now, imagine you want the Gator deal, and you can lease a brand new 2019 GMC Acadia SLE for only $149 a month with $14.95 down. How's that for a superior lease? Again, just imagine you want the Gator deal, and you can drive away the 2019 GMC Acadia SLE today for only $149 a month. For details, visit Superior Buick GMC on Michigan Avenue, just east of Greenfield, or shop online. They deliver at superioronline.com. There's a new NFL show in town, people. It's called NFL The Grind. It's every Wednesday night. It's on Epix. NFL Films produces it. My name is Rich Eisen. I host it. Highlights, features, every single week. What more could you want? Spiraling football from NFL Films? You got it. My commentary, the last word on every single week in the NFL before Thursday Night Football? You got it. NFL The Grind, only on Epix. If you don't have it, get the channel on the app. Wednesdays, be there, I believe.
I'm Roberta Gisela. I'm here with Bank of America's Detroit Market President, Matt Elliott. Matt, how are you helping to build lasting relationships in the community?
Well, the first thing we're going to build lasting relationships in the community is go get out in the community ourselves. Like myself, most of the 2,000 people who work at Bank of America and Merrill here in the state of Michigan are from Michigan, and so we're personally invested in the success of Detroit and the growth of the state of Michigan.
What type of local partnerships are you currently involved with?
We're generally involved with local partnerships and local organizations that are built around workforce development and social and economic progress. Around workforce development, for example, we work with Grow Detroit's Young Talent and other organizations that help